Hello folks, and welcome to this tutorial about Linux command line and its potential usage when you're working with data. So before we start, I would like to show you which commands I'm gonna cover in this tutorial. So firstly, I'm gonna cover this wget command. This command is useful when you are trying to download data from the internet. After that, I'm gonna show you this wc command. This command is useful when you, for example, want to explore your dataset to see number of lines, number of words inside your dataset. After that, I'm gonna show you head and tail commands. These two commands are useful when you want to slice your dataset to see the beginning, the end of your file. After that, I'm gonna show you this cat command. This command is useful if you, for example, want to see the content of the file or you want to concatenate two files. After that, I'm gonna show you uniq command. This command is useful when you want to see distinct values inside your dataset or to see duplicates inside the dataset. After that, I would show you sort command, as it is called. Sort command is for sorting content inside your file. After that, seed command. This command is useful for searching and replacing some content inside your file. And this grep command. This command is useful and used for search for some data inside your file. And also, I will show you these two basic Linux command. If you're a beginner and you're not using Linux so often, this command is used for removing files inside your directory, and this command is used for exploring your directory to see how many files, how many folders you have inside your working directory. So we can start with this wget command. So if you don't have this command pre-installed in your local machine, you can do it simply by typing sudo apt-get install and then wget. And if you're using some different distribution, not for example Debian distribution, for example you're using CentOS or something similar, you can achieve it with this install and then type wget. So because I have it pre-installed, I don't need to install it again, so I just need to type wget and to press the link to my file that I would like to download. So I'm downloading files from this website. I will put it inside description, so for you to be able to also find some interesting or useful file that you would like to explore and to play around with it. So I will put this inside my description, but for now just try to download this file. Just press enter and wait, and voila, it is downloaded. So you can see the name of this file is really strange. I will just ls. So as I said, this ls command is really basic Linux command. It is for exploring your working directory to see which files and folders do you have inside this in this working directory. In my case, it is desktop/CLI. Okay, so now I can see this file has been downloaded with this ugly name. To prevent this this type of naming, you can just force wget command to save it in some human readable format. Let's say I will press here -O and to name this file, for example wget, for example CSV. You can type whatever. So and press enter and wait, and okay, if I ls now, and here it is downloaded, but just to make sure, press ls and see that this file is now inside my working directory. Okay, something that is also really useful with this command is that you can put all links from which you need to download the data and to put these links inside some file. For example, in my case it is a links.txt file. Here you can also see this file here, and inside that file I have links from which I would like to fetch the data, and instead of copying these links manually inside your browser and then downloading this, it's really boring, so you can use wget instead. So wget will do it automatically, so just press wget -i and then the name of this file that contains links. In my case it is links.txt, and press enter and wait until it is downloaded. So it will take a little bit, and it is downloaded. So, and when I explore my working directory, I can see that I have these files downloaded. Okay, something that is really I found really useful with this command is that you are able to control download speed of this process of downloading data. It's useful, for example, when you need to download really large data set and you are sharing network, for example, with your family, with your friends, and you will not want to occupy the whole bandwidth with this large data set that you need to download, and then you can control the download speed with this wget command. So it will look like wget, and then you will press -- and then limit, then rate, and then equal to, for example, 10 kilobytes per second, and then here you should put the link to the file. I will use this one, for example, copy it, go back here and just paste and press enter, and slowly but surely my file is downloading. So I will not want to wait because it's really slow. I will just stop this. You can stop this process or any process in terminal just pressing Ctrl+C, and it is stopped. So something that is also useful is that you can clear your terminal screen. Just press clear and then it is cleared. Okay, let's see now in my working directory what I have, and of course these files that we downloaded. Because it's really ugly, I would like to delete these files. So we have a command for this. It is rm for removing, and then I can press the name of file that I would like to delete. In my case it should be all files that have this row's name, and then press enter, and then when I ls inside my working directory, I can see that I don't have these files anymore. So that's regarding this wget command. You saw that it could be really useful. After that command, when you download the data, you can explore a little bit your data sets, and for this type of exploring I would like to show you this wc command. This command is useful if you would like to see, for example, how many lines do we have in, for example, test.csv file. I can press this argument additional and then the name of this file and press enter, and you can see that we have 1461 rows or lines inside this test.csv file. And for example, if we would like to see number of words, we can use the same command. Just instead -l we can use for example w and see number of words, or you can use and you can use this command without anything, and you can see number of of lines, number of words, and this is basically the size of this file. So it also could be useful for exploring, but we can use also head command and press the name of the file. By default it will show you the first 10 rows of your file that you specified, but you can also change it with this additional flag -n and then press, for example, 5, and you will see the first 5 rows inside your data set. It is pretty much the same with tail. It is basically the same command. You just it will just show last 10 rows inside your file. For example, for this file, last 10 rows. But combining these two commands, head and tail, will allow us to really slice easily our file. For example, imagine that we would like to show from 5th to 10th line inside our file. So we can do it basically like head, then say give me first 10 rows, and then we can pipe. Sorry, firstly we need to hear this file, okay, and then pipe. This command is called pipe. It means the output of this function, which is basically something like that, put it as an input for the next command. It is in our case tail, and let's say we would like last 5 rows. So it means give me firstly 10 rows, and then from these 10 rows give me the 5 rows from the back. It means from when we take a look on general file, it is from 5th to 10th row. And if I press enter, you can see we sliced our file really easily. So that's regarding this head and tail commands. Again, we can clear our screen with this command clear and press enter. That's really easy. And now I can show you cat command just to see which files we have. Okay, I can show you cat command. Cat command is useful when you want to see the content of your file, or you would like to concatenate files. For example, cat orders.csv. See that this file contains some data, but header is missing, so we don't know what is this row for, or this column, sorry, and this one, and so on. So here header is missing, and I can see here that we have header.csv file. I can also cat this file, and you can see that it could be, for example, date, it could be, for example, order ID, and it could be amount. And we can combine these two files to get a new file which has this header, and we can achieve that with this cat head.csv and this orders.csv file, and then press enter, and you can see this file now is really has really this header. So that's regarding cat. It could be really useful to combine and to concatenate files. Let's again clear. Now I would like to show you uniq function or uniq command. So this command basically will show you how many duplicate rows or how many distinct rows you can have inside your working directory. So let's press like uniq, and then the name of file is orders.csv, and then press enter. You can see some unique files, some unique rows, but I would like firstly to show you duplicates. We can achieve that with this uniq-d and see how many duplicates our command found, and you can see that this command found one duplicate, but if you take a look, it's basically in this row. Yes, of course it is duplicate row, but you can see here that we have also this row which is duplicate, but our command did not find that. So that's because this unique command is not so smart. So rows should, if they are duplicate, should be adjacent. So here we have this row here and this row here, so this command is not able to recognize it as a duplicate, but here we have these rows, let's say, sorted, and our command was able to recognize it as a duplicate. So to use this unique, because it is not so smart, we need to sort our data set, and that's the reason, because now I should show you the sort command. So sort command, something you just need to type sort and then the name of file. Also you can specify on which column you would like to sort. I would like to sort on this third column, then I will press dash key, then number 3, and then which sort I would press numeric sort, because it is now these are numbers, and press enter. And now you can see that my file is sorted. And on this command I again can use pipe, so the output of this command, which is that, I will put as a input for this unique command, and then I would like just to see duplicates, and now you can see that we have two duplicates as expected, this row here and this row here, and this row here, these are duplicates. So that's basically regarding this sort command. And also you can also pipe this to, for example, word count, to see the number. In this case it is not useful, but if you have more than one duplicate, more than two duplicates, for example, some greater number that you are not able to easily conclude, you can use this -l as this function to show the number of duplicates. Of course you can see just unique, a number of unique, it's like that. You can see that we have 11 distinct values inside this file. So after that I would like to clear my screen and to show you this, to show you new command. It is seed command. So let's firstly see the files. Okay, let's get this city. Okay, sorry. City.txt, you can see the content of this file. This is some dummy text about New York, and seed command could be used to find some content inside the file and then to replace this content with new one. For example, we can achieve that with this seed and say string. It should be New York, and then press London. For example, I would like to replace New York with London, and then the name of file is city.txt, and when I press enter you can see that London is now instead of New York, because I replaced that with this command. But here you can see that only first occurrence of New York inside the line has been replaced. Here you can see New York remains the same. So that's basically because by default it will replace just first occurrence. So you can press here also 1 and you can see just first occurrence. But you can put -G, which stands for globally, and it will replace all occurrence of New York inside file. And also you can press, for example, 2 that only replace second occurrence of of New York inside that file, and you can see here London is just second occurrence. New York has been replaced with London, others remains. So that's it regarding replacing. Also, we can use this seed function to delete some row. For example, here I would like to replace this Manhattan row, and I can use this with command for delete, but just type the number of line that I would like to delete, and then press the name of file, it is city, and if I press enter, you can see that Manhattan line has been deleted. So after that, I would like to show you a grep function. Let's clear my screen. So grep function, grep command is used to search text inside your file. It's really popular and really used command in Linux world. It stands for global regular expression print. So G for global regular expression print. So that's grep command. And for example, let's explore this test.csv file, and here let's say that we would like just to see rows with this Seattle string. We can achieve that using grep, and then inside I can put Seattle, and then the name of the file is test basically the CSV, and you can see that we have all lines with this Seattle that our grep function found, but we can also put lowercase of Seattle and it will not find anything, because you need to make your grep function or grep command case insensitive, and you will achieve that with this -i additional flag, and when you press enter it will be case insensitive. Also, you can combine grep function. For example, you can press here pipe and then wc command and see how many lines do we have with this Seattle as a town, and then I press enter. You can see that we have 75 occurrence of Seattle. Here we even don't need to use this pipe. We can just press this, just type this additional flag or additional argument, and to press enter, and you can see that we have 75 occurrence of Seattle. So as I said, grep is let's say abbreviation from global regular expression print. So it means that if you know regular expression, you can achieve a lot of things with this grep command. So for example, let's clear my screen. You can clear your screen with just pressing Ctrl and L on your keyboard. So let's see, for example, this city file, and imagine situation that you would like to find only lines that are ending with this town word, and you can achieve that with grep. So with this town string, sorry, now we need to filter our dataset, our city.txt file, to see only line where that is ending with this town string. So I can use grep and then use regular expression. For that it is town, and for ending you can use this $. It means give hi grep, give me all lines that are ending with this town, and then I would type the name of file, it is city, and if I press enter you can see that grep found only one line which is correct in this situation. Also, we can use grep, for example, if we would like to see all lines that are not ending with this town string. We can use it with this -v, and now we can see all lines expect of this one line. We achieved that with this -v additional argument. And also we can use, for example, grep. As I said, if you know regular expression, you can do a lot of things, but in this case, imagine that we would like to see all lines that are starting with lowercase, and we can use grep, then regular expression. So character for starting is this one, and then assign this parenthesis from A to Z, or from A to Z, sorry, and then say, for example, city.txt, and you can see that we have only one line, because only one line is starting with this lowercase letter. So that's basically for this grep command. And before I make some conclusion, I would like to also give you some hints. So you can always search for help inside this terminal. For example, for wget command, you can type help, and you can see all possible arguments, all possible flags that you can use to achieve something with this command. You should read, if you're interested, of course, you should read this, because I'm not able to cover all these possibilities. You should read this documentation. If you forgot something, it's really useful and could help you. And also, if you want, for example, tomorrow to play around with your dataset and you forgot some commands that you type, for example, today, you can just type history inside your terminal, and you can see all commands that you typed inside your terminal, and it could be really useful. For example, if you forgot something, you can easily call it with this command history to see what you typed yesterday. That could be really helpful if you forgot something. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and if it was useful for you, you can like this video or subscribe to this channel. And thank you again, and see you next time. Bye.